Hello everybody, welcome to our macros for Excel course. I was so worried about get this course started that I started recording all the videos, but I did not have the chance to stop and explain you how is this course organized. Okay, so I divided this course in three parts. The first, fundamentals, you can see over here. The second, Windows, and then advanced part 1. Okay, when we're going to start working for Excel, it's really important for us to understand the first topic, which is fundamentals. So this is very important. Okay, so I took everything from our course in our book to make this first part very exclusive for you. So we're going to start with recording macros. I believe I have already made 3 examples on the site for this. So this is the first part. If you have any doubts, you just post a comment for me and I'll make a video for you. Then, while working with recorded macros, I show you how to split the screen in two so you can see the Excel and the Visual Basic and make the execution of your macros step by step. Okay? Then we start accessing cells. I already made some videos about this, but I'm gonna make some more. There's still some blank spaces that I need to fill in before we skip this part. And then we start working with variables that I've already made a lot of videos about this, but I'm still gonna make some more. And then we will start the most important thing when working with macros is the loop structures, the repetition structures. And this is the real programming part, okay? There are 8 ways to do repetition loop structures in macros for Excel. I have only taught you once so far. There's only one that I taught you so far, but I'm gonna show you the rest. Don't you worry about this. And you don't have to know all of them. If you know only one, you can do almost 99.99% everything that you need. So I've taught you once and this is good enough for you to start. And then I talked about a little bit conditions. You already have some videos about conditions on our course, and conditions are very important because loop is gonna be your automation. You're gonna tell start from here and go all the way from there. It can be rows, it can be columns, it can be sheets, it can be files. And then on the conditions, we're gonna take actions according to the data that we go through. So these two together, loop structures and conditions, they are very important for us, okay? And this is the real automations right here. Then we're going to talk about find and replace. I've showed you a video about finding. I need to make a video about replace later. Relative reference, debugging, which is a very important part when you are working with macros for Excel, because you need to debug and test your macro before you send it to someone else to use it. And while you're developing, you're gonna debug at the same time. So I need to make more videos about this too. This is very important and it takes a lot of time. But remember this, I'm gonna write this for you. It takes time. Okay? And then to end the first part, I'm going to make an introduction to theory so you know what's going on here. Alright, when you're through with this, I'm going to start with the second part of the course, which are windows. We're going to do message box, already made a video for this, input box, user form, and then work user form and Excel at the same time to retrieve information, to write information, to update information. This is very important, and this is going to give you very power when working with macros for Excel. Okay, the third part. Third part is the advanced part. Something's wrong here. Advanced part. Oops, did not correct that. Alright, on this part, we're going to start with buttons, because since you've seen user form, you're going to need buttons to start your user form. So we're going to start with this. And then I'm going to make a quick tour of protections. I'm going to go to events, so you can control your macros when you open a file, when you close a file, when you save a file. I'm going to complete the theory part, so this theory part 2, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about events, methods, properties that you're going to find in macros for Excel, and how to Google things and how to get help from the Excel. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Then you're going to start working with strings, error treatments, and then you go to charts, pivot table, get data from internet. This is a huge topic, and I see students, when they first came into our classroom, the first thing that they ask for us is how to get data from the internet, so this is very important. And then we're going to talk about printings, and I have final examples. Once you've done this, I consider you very capable of doing a lot of things in Excel. But I'm going to make another course, and I'm going to call it Advanced 2, for those who want to get really, really serious about macros for Excel, okay? So be sure to complete this course, to watch these videos. I'm recording a video a day, so I believe in a few months, in a few weeks, I'm going to end this course. And of course, there are examples. I have students asking, going through our site and our Facebook page, asking for examples. So it might take a little bit longer than expected, but we're gonna go through everything, and then we can start building examples. And if you have any doubts, you have any particular case that you want to work with, please send a contact for me that, and on my site, on my Facebook, on my YouTube channel, that I will help you build your macros right here, and you're going to learn how to do it. Okay? Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you on the next videos.